Mr. Revealing here, and for today's reveal, we have getting a haircut after months of not being able to do it. Due to the lockdown, no salons have been open. Not that I go to a salon, I just go to an inexpensive haircut place, since I don't have a lot to work with to begin with. But today, I got an appointment. Hopefully, the lady who cuts my hair is working today. They wouldn't answer the phone because they've been so busy. I haven't been able to get to them in over a week since they've opened because they've been so busy. But I did get an appointment online. So we are going to see what it takes or how it goes. I won't be able to film in there. They're not going to let me film, but I'll give you the experience afterwards. But one thing I do know I need to have my trusty mask. No mask, no service. So let's see what happens. Let's hope it all turns out a-okay, because it's got to look better than it does right now. Okay. First thing I did was find my handy app to the haircut place, which happens to be a Great Clips. Click on there. Then all you have to do is just check in, tap for the map. So click the check in the middle, pull up a map, pick a location you want to go. This one, as you can see, they're closing soon, so you cannot reserve a reservation here. But all you would do is just click and set your reservation. That's all you had to do. That's how I got in, and my reservation was ready in 6 minutes. Not bad. Well, here we are at Great Clips. Like I said, I don't do salons and get fancy haircuts, but this is what I get. So let's see what they say. They're open, that's good. Someone will be right with you. Upon entering, the first thing I noticed were no chairs that used to be over here. And there's none over here as well where they used to be. And they now have a plexiglass screen protecting the cashier. And over here is a stand that had magazines. So no more magazines. And for some reason, no coupons. Well, we are all finished. This is Tish, my hair cutter. She did a fantastic job. So she's going to go ahead and show us how the haircut turned out. She goes around. Look at that. Look at that. What a sharp cut head. Looks like a new man. That's all my hair. All that all came off on my cape. That's my superhero cape right there. Going to show us all the hair. All of this was from me. That came off of my head. So we try to figure, yeah, all there at that too. We try to figure out how long's it been. We figure at least 3 months since they've been closed for 2.5 months. But great job, Tish. Thank you. So there you go. Our reveal is finished for the day. A new haircut. So over 3 months since the last one. It feels good to be able to breathe again on the head. I just can't breathe so well with this on. But since we are out of there, we can take it off and actually breathe. So, as you can see, all the changes they have. Obviously, they took all the waiting chairs out. Nobody's allowed in there except for the stylist and the person getting their haircut. They limited the number of people in the building to 10. So between the stylist, the people getting their haircut, and the receptionist, it's only 10 people. And so you see that they're spaced out every other booth they use. She said that the stylists are not allowed to handle any money, any of the transactions, or they're not allowed to answer the phone, which would explain why no one answers the phone when I kept calling to see if she was working. So they keep them away from those so that they don't get contaminated by a phone from other people or from money. And they have to clean their station between each person. So they have to sanitize the chair, the tables, all the stuff, which they would normally do most of that stuff anyway, but probably more so the chairs more than they have. And each person gets a brand new cape when they get their haircut. So it went well. She was saying that unfortunately, because she's in this business, they didn't furlough them. They just fired them. So they let them go. And initially they thought it was just going to be a couple weeks, and turned out to be over, 2.5 months. So felt really bad for her. She said she had to go through unemployment, and the mess that it was in this state in particular, and Florida, was really bad. But she was able to get it. She's just glad to be back at work. And she said when they first opened, that first week, it was over 3-hour wait, and I didn't even try. The next week, 2-hour waits. Today, I was able to get in 6-minute wait. So I jumped on it when I saw it on the app, but I didn't know if she was working. So I had to hope that she was working, and it turned out pretty good. So she was there. I was able to go right in. But now, once I was there, the place filled up, and they said they already have a wait. So now it's getting closer to another 2-hour wait. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, for most people, if you've been open in your state, you'll be able to get a haircut pretty easily. And changes, again, all good. It worked out really well. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Again, there's not much to work with up here, but, for what I have, she did a good job. So, thumbs up on this reveal. Way to go, Tish. All of you, please like and subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and leave comments down below. Let me know about your experience with haircuts right now. Do you still need one? Are you shaggy as a dog? Are you doing it yourself? What are you doing? Let me know. Put it down below. Love to hear from you. Everyone, please be safe. I look forward to our next reveal. I'm glad I went when I did, because now there's a line. At least 3 people waiting to get in there. Here they go. So it looks like I beat the rush. Like she said, there's now a 2-hour wait. And I got in with 6-minute wait on the app. Woohoo! Just wanted to take a second to let us think about all the people who are in the service industry through all of this. Our hair cutters, people in salons, barbershops, restaurants, anyone in the service industry, particularly in our state, got hit really hard. A lot of those people lost their jobs. A lot had to go on unemployment. And as she was saying, there's people now, when they came back to work and called them back in, several of the people didn't come back because they were afraid. They were afraid to go back in, and afraid of what it could mean. So think of all of these people when you go in to get your next haircut, or maybe you go to the next restaurant. Take care of these people as much you can in the tips. For her, I tipped very well for her, more than the cost of the haircut. And I think we should be doing that as much as we can afford right now for everybody. Remember, these people did not have almost any money for months. No incomes coming in, and the bills were still there. Mentioned they still had the electric bills, the rent, everything else, and they weren't getting any breaks on that. So even if they postponed it, they would still have to pay it eventually. So we don't know when we'll be in that situation ourselves. I can very well find myself in that situation if things don't get much better. And it would be nice, if somebody would do that for me if I was in that situation. So think of the pay it forward deal, with everything, particularly people in the service industry that have been out of work. When they get back, visit these places, get your haircuts, hook up your stylists, hook up your servers at restaurants, whatever you can. It will make a big difference for them. It'll help them get back on their feet. So, it is the right thing to do. And, hopefully you make somebody's day a little bit brighter. Just a little bonus for you. If you did notice, someone made a comment before about the wild eyebrows. Well, guess what? they're still wild, and that's one of the conditions they have to open. They're not allowed to touch the face. So they can't trim beards, they can't trim eyebrows. So I was hoping that they were going to be able to trim these suckers. So they're not. So I guess I'm just going to have another reveal about these beautiful eyebrows. Again, thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.